All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to it. It's the Chill Out with Lectrow. I'm at the AMPD studios again for another incredible masterclass. I'm joined here by an OG entrepreneur, legend in the South African music industry, Slikour. How do you do?
I'm okay, my G.
I'm awesome, always hot man. First off, I'd like to thank you for that masterclass. You dropped a lot of gems of knowledge. I learned a lot. However, as I mentioned to you, is that I have this platform called the Chill Out with Lectrow. It's dedicated to a lot of upcoming personalities in the music industry. So I always find the opportunity and use it to the fullest, rather, whenever I meet someone like you. Like knowledge, you know what I mean? So I'd like to find out from you, Hortman, what do you think of the current state of hip hop music in South Africa? Do you think that there's enough room for more young talent to explore it, to take it to the next level, like your AKAs, like you did when you were coming up, and everything that you did in the music space?
Yeah, I think there's always space. There's always room. There's always space for artists to take more risks, to make more better music, and create trends. There's always space. Whether there are enough people hungry enough to push it to the limit, because making a song is not enough.
Yeah. That's true, man. Look, man, you've been in the game for the longest time ever, right? You did say down there that you've been in the game for like 20 years or so. You obviously were exposed to a lot of things that we in Masikbona, we see someone who's successful, someone who's pushed, won all the awards and stuff like that, but there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. So given the chance right now, what's that one thing you would change about the music industry here in South Africa?
A lot. I don't know, I think there's a lot of good, but I think it's the context of the good, where it comes from. I think the one thing I would change is the educational, the literacy part, the financial literacy part, just the literacy about the industry. Make it more of a thing that could be an academic thing from high school, because of how many kids are trying to be creators. I think introducing just the business of music into the education system, I think, or creativity rather in the education system, I think that would be a very big win for us, as a community.
True. So, all right, in closing, there's a friend of mine that I once interviewed, Cities and Deep. He's another one that's kind of doing good in the music industry, but he's more of an Afrotech DJ and producer. So this other time I interviewed him, he was like to me, one thing I can tell you is that you need to be able to differentiate between the music industry and the music business before you even tap into music as a career, right? But he never really went deep into differentiating between the two. So I thought I might ask you, as someone who's been exposed to the two. You've been behind the scenes, you've given us a lot of artists, you've worked with artists like Questa, the list is countless. And on top of that, you've also been in the industry, dropping bars, clap your hands, working in Nabo Squatter Camp and stuff like that. So I just want to find out from you what the difference is between the music industry and the music business. Is there a difference? And as a young artist who wants to tap into the game, would you rather I go into the industry or the business side of it?
I think you have to do both, in my view. But, I don't know his perspective. Everyone has their own perspective. I think the industry is what everybody engages with. It's the noise, I think the business is the quiet, it's the quiet that creates the noise. So we find that a lot of us are lost in the noise, and a few of us are in the quiet of the noise.
True.
So I think the business is where I always use the example that some of my peers who've been in music over 20 years ago probably are not around in the music industry, but the companies that we're signed to, they're still around. So they were the industry, the business is still around.
True.
That's the best way I can literally differentiate industry and business for me.
Thank you so much for your time, Khotman. And then in closing, what do you want to be remembered as?
I don't want to be remembered for anything. I just want to do my thing, and if people want to remember me, good for them. But I'm not working to be remembered. I'm working to actually do things that matter, and to do things that matter and have impact in people's lives while I have the capacity to do it.
Khotman, top 5 rappers now? Just 5, nje. People in your playlist right now, if you were to go into your car right now, ngithi dlala Banta by 5, who are you playing?
Look, I won't lie. I said it before, without a doubt. I'm looking at. It's gonna be hard for me to think. I like Nino, just his Nino Fresco. He's just everything about how he packages himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Touchline has been also incredible, just lyrically, and how he stayed consistent. Like I was saying like downstairs, and Nelizondo's run is a rapper that really is very impressive. And then obviously, you get guys like Lectrow who just like are just. It's just got such a broad cadence of what they're able to do.
Yeah.
And the other one is a bonus track on side B.
Oh, wait, thank you so much for your time, Hortman. All the best on all your future endeavors.
Yeah.